Ladies and gentlemen, we have some groundbreaking news fresh off the press. This is a bombshell ad that was just released on the Minnesota Vikings news channel. So make sure you're prepared for it because it's about to get intense. But before we dive into this juicy detail, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell because you won't want to miss any of our electrifying updates. The Minnesota Vikings are looking for a game changer and they may have found the answer. Are you ready for this? Carson Wentz is now on the radar as a potential quarterback option for the Vikings. That's right, the former Eagles and Colts quarterback could be wearing purple and gold this season. Why do you ask? Well, the Vikings were dealt a devastating blow when Kirk Cousins ruptured his Achilles during their recent win over the Green Bay Packers. This is the end of the season for Cousins, and the Vikings are scrambling for a replacement. Enter Carson Wentz, who is out of contract for 8 weeks in 2023. The Vikings currently have rookie 5th-round draft pick Jaren Hall as their only active signal caller. The other option on the table is Sean Mannion, who has been warming the bench as a member of the practice squad. Wentz, with his experience and skill set, seems like a more viable option than the other two. However, the fact that he hasn't seen action since last season could give the Vikings pause. Additionally, Wentz would need to learn a new playbook in record time, which isn't exactly a walk in the park. Unless the Vikings want to put all their faith in Hall, they may not have much of a choice. Wentz was last seen with the Washington Commanders last season, playing in just 8 games and starting 7 due to a finger injury. During that time, he threw for 1,755 yards, 11 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions, completing 62.3% of his passes with an 80.2 rating. The Commanders released him during the offseason, and it's safe to say Wentz's career hasn't been the same since his early days with the Eagles when he was a standout NFL quarterback. In fact, he finished 3rd in MVP voting in 2017. But as you may recall, a torn ACL late that season led to the rise of Philadelphia hero Nick Foles, who led the Eagles to their first Super Bowl title. Since that injury, Wentz has struggled to regain his former glory. 5 years in Philadelphia, a brief stint with the Colts, and a trade later, here we are, with the Vikings in need of a quarterback solution. They may have found it in Carson Wentz. The Vikings may be 4-4 after their Week 8 win, but what happens next is what really matters. So what's your take on this potential game changer, guys? Share your opinion in the comments below and let's continue this conversation.